Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. So things are slowly proceeding. We seem to have gotten the the tantrum spiral under control, so no more people are freaking out. Problems been dealt with, all is good, and food and booze are flowing nicely. Lavish meals, of course, cause we are just cool like that, and we are happily smoothing all those out, which is good as well. Probably want to place down the last few beds just so that we can say that we've done all of them, and everyone will always have a room in this little village. Because really, 120 people, that's essentially a village, right? You can't really call it a town. But still, it's a quaint little place with nice happy people that don't run around naked swinging their fists into other people's faces. Not anymore, anyway. We have abandoned those old ways for all of a month or two. Apparently we've also dug out one extra tile there, which we really shouldn't have. Which we will soon build seawall. Yeah, we're gonna have to correct that. But we will, it'll be fine. Okay, how is this coming along? Slowly, but it's coming along. Good. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. JMQ, cloth, shirt, vest, 30, cloth, trousers, 30, cloth, shoes, cloth shoe 30, cloth sock 30. There, people can now get dressed. Good. BV for chain, we're gonna sign justice. I just temporarily wanted to let this guy off the hook just so that he could actually, you know, get something to drink and eat so that he wouldn't die off of that, if possible. And we have all kinds of animals. We might want to consider drowning some of them. Also, we appear to have a few cats, but those can stay, I think. Right, and here we have... Right, happily worked on that. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, no. So there then, there then, there then, there then, there. Just gonna go up with this and dig out a few of the places that need to be dug out. Yay. So, you know, in alternation, because this is gonna be our magma pipeline. I could try to channel it all the way to the surface. I could make a massive magma tower, magma-based traps to screw the people who come to dig with me, that kind of thing. I really could. Not sure if I want to, but I could. I really could. And here we really need to be careful, else we might risk flooding things which are best not flooded with, you know, magma. So, why don't we prepare a wall, yay? Well, no, not yet, obviously, but eventually. Okay, so the miners slash smoothers will have a long job ahead of them, so that's a thing. Also, do that. At least with the smoothing part, I think we're gonna help them with some of the other dwarves, because I would like to see that finished sooner rather than later, for reasons of my own. So why don't we just do that? Just turn it on for everyone so that everyone who doesn't have a job goes smoothing. Because everyone can smooth effectively, and, you know, smoother walls make people happier. And you know, the sooner it's done, the better in my opinion, so yeah. Have fun, ducklings. Gonna take their sweet ass time, some of them, because they're extremely unskilled, but they'll get there eventually. It'll be fine and glorious, truly. And this will free up the miners for some of the other jobs they need to do all the sooner, which is good. Okay, as for here, well, we'll let them. Great. Oh, right, that was the one that failed his special mood thing. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Could be worse. Could have been a lot worse. Anyway, progress is getting made rather nicely. So yeah, this should get smoothed out within a reasonable amount of time now, with so many people working on it. And then we can set up our Great Hall and be happy about that. Theoretically. I will eventually want to extend this out further. How are those rock tables and thrones coming along? Not that good. Right. Why don't we BWM place down a couple of extra masons workshops, just so that, since we have plenty of people who can work, that's just so that this hurries along a bit faster. And also we should finally finish placing down the offices for the captain of the guard. Armor stand, weapon, no, rack here, and his chest of elders, say, and cabinet here. Sounds good. And make bedroom, assign the captain of the guard. There we go. I mean, obviously he's gonna be a bit pissy because he has no office and no dining room, but we'll provide him with that momentarily, I think. Did I trade anything with the humans? No, I didn't really need anything, did I? Have pretty much everything. But you know, that's fine. Fuck the humans, we don't really need that stuff they're offering. We really don't. Hence, you know, whatever. Let them go. And you are happily smoothing at an extremely slow rate. Good. Wonderful. That's generally okay. Also, why don't we make shell crafts? Make some ivory tooth crafts, horn crafts, and bone crafts as well. I know, I didn't make the shell craft. Well, no, we'll make bone bolts, but... and put that on repeat. Turn all of that into something useful, essentially. Right, that's somebody else's office, but that's fine as well. When we have struck a lane, I feel special now. So very special. Silver is good though, like silver. Very much so. Okay. Okay, how far down is this? Alright, so level 84. So 50 levels, we would have to channel it down 50 levels. Eek is the term, I think. Eek is just about the term for that. Okay, so right about here it would have to be. Okay, but not. So right about this area is where we would have to channel it downwards, right? I mean the thing. This would have to be the shaft for... No, can't, not really, no. Ooh, this would be messy. You'd have to build walls around it. But we're gonna have to get an axle for the channeling of power down there somehow, won't we? That's the problem. Have to think of something, won't we? Have to think of something, won't we? Oh, maybe we can channel it through here. I mean, we have a way through, right? I mean, the problem is that it is right next to the main stairway, and can't really do it there.
I'm going to keep this thing.
Unless we channel it up to, say, here, and then we have an axle going off in this direction and or something, and we do it that way, which could be workable. Of course, it means even more power for all the gear assemblies and the like, but it could be done, I suppose. Well, this is proceeding nicely. They're mostly done. Well, all getting close to done anyway. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. So I think I'm gonna let them smooth everything out, and then I'm gonna switch over to just the experienced ones and tell them to engrave the Great Hall. For a start, right? And that will, you know, be a good thing. I think. I don't give a flying fuck about the water. Dig anyway. Don't care. Dig, you fucker. Dig. There you go. Now you understand.
A dwarf has gotten an idea and has withdrawn from society.
Ah, shit. Well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all.
You can't do that. You there. I'm going to turn you into...
Oh.
Give me the workshop.
Mechanic.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay.
Great, good, just do that. That sounds okay-ish. We have to remember to check on him though, otherwise, you know, just in case he ends up not having anything useful. You know, if he can't find the stuff he needs, and then he could go nuts, and we wouldn't like that, now would we? We've had enough dwarves go crazy because they couldn't find a pair of undies. Let's not add to the number of dead dwarves. That should be smooth as well. There, you have your orders. Smooth that. I'm probably not gonna engrave the personal rooms, don't see much point. I am gonna set these as bedrooms just so that people can actually, you know, chillax, go to their bedrooms and be happy. There we go, and I probably want to give everyone a cabinet of saw or something as well, just for the sheer awesomeness of having one. Yeah, this will get smooth soon enough. Oh, he has managed to start. Good. This needs smoothing as well. Just saying, this does need smoothing, otherwise it'll look like crap. Oh, we haven't got enough iron. Oh, why don't we smelt some limonite here then? And some magnetite if we have any. Don't think we do, but we might. Let's check. Oh, we do. Good. Yeah, we're just gonna smelt up everything and be happy with that. Good, good, good. Okay, so that's pretty much done. I think I can turn these off for everyone except the really, really super experienced ones like that one. And I think I had another one somewhere. Yes, I did, right there. You can stay turned on, off, off, off. There we go. 2 engraver dwarfs. Right, someone... No, yeah, someone had died in the meantime. Wonderful. Anyway, you, the experienced ones, engrave all this stuff. And you know, I really think I will extend this outwards just by another, you know, 10. And then do the curving thing like I do. Well, no, that looks ugly, but this looks nice. Yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, dig that out. Should be fine. Yep, and he's happily engraving. This should go relatively quickly with 2 really experienced engravers. It should be okay. Very much okay, in fact. A kaolinite mechanism, sure. Sounds good. Do that. So, this is not as dug out as I would have thought. They've been busy with other things. But for the most part, things do appear to have gotten to where they should be there. Which is good. JMQ rock table 30, rock throne 30. There we go. And with all those actual masons workshops, this should go relatively quickly. Unless there's people I should turn on to the masonry which aren't. I have like 5 masons, 4 of them who are also miners at the same time, but still decent amounts of masonry all around. Wow, that's a lot of turquoises. I should probably cut some of those. In fact, why don't we cut up a whole lot of these things? Just give him enough stuff to do for a while. There you go. Okay.
Make more room. Here comes migrants.
Okay, migrants. Good. I think that's more fodder for the armies, essentially. Slaughter the animals, of course. Yeah, just come on in. Just gonna send them in the army, it'll be fine. With 3 squads, I should be pretty safe from most attacks.
I'm going to keep this thing.
Okay, let's read the dwarves and see what we got. Not truly amazing, but good enough, I would say. So 6 adults, which almost fills out my 3 squads. So military, start with the constructive avalanches, because they're almost full, right? And Katen can go to them. Or not. Why doesn't it show them? Maybe it's a bug showing up a merchant that shouldn't even be there. Okay, what about Fath? I hope you can see him. Yes, good. Well, the held crafts then. And Kikrost there. Yeah, you're in the army. There we go. And Likot, sure. You're just a peasant, so you're essentially worthless on all. Soapmaker, yeah, don't care. And Solon. Yep, and that leaves us with 2 empty slots in the army. Overall seems quite fine. Now they should happily go downstairs and, you know, gear up. And all in all, things should be quite good. So this will need to, of course, be smoothed out. And that will need to be dug, in fact. But yeah, let's just order this smooth, messy way to set it up like so. Okay, good. Yeah, they've done more than half of the original order already, so they should do relatively quickly with this. Right, and most of my miners appear to be down here happily digging that stuff up, which is fine, I would think, because this is stuff that does need to get done. Really. It does need to get done. The question is, how are we gonna channel the magma here? Because, okay, so where do I want the magma to end up? I want it to end up like somewhere here, right? I think. Don't even rightly know that well. Well, it's Spessartine. Okay. What I think I want. Okay, I could flood it over the top here, just flood the whole level. That would even be kind of tempting in a way.
Oh, did you see what I did with this thing?
Where are we? We are right under here, so I cannot dig up here obviously, because that would be a bad thing. Okay, let's think. Let's think. If I move north a bit here, then I can sort of bump it up from here, go here, and then just build a pump here, I suppose. But what about powering that pump? No, the pump would have to be someplace like here for everything to be truly smooth, which means that we'll need to dig the magma around, yay, so, and in this direction, which can be done by all means. We just need to properly wall this off with siltstone, and that leaves, I mean, that narrows the staircase a little bit, but overall it should be fine. And we can still staircase up here and then arrive at the pump from, well, this side. So, okay, and DI up here. Alrighty, righty-o. Just, yeah, that's a bit too long. Okay, so, say we did this and had something like this. Then we have, yay, this, and we have our traditional pumping area. And another one up above, of course. Okay, like so, and this could even open up out like this, in fact, and just start flooding this whole area with magma, which could work, possibly, depending on the situation and how it all works out, theoretically. So, okay, you pump from this side to this side, so we'll go in like, say, this. Then we have a move from this area, and yeah, I mean, we won't actually dig out, not yet, but just plotting it out, seeing how it looks. Yeah, and okay, yeah, that, or I could just pump upwards and pump out in that direction. There's that too. It's quite possible. You know what I'll do? I'll actually dig it like this, right? That should be fine. Alright, that seems relatively good. Reward has grown up. Well, the Heldcrafts have a vacancy for you, Reward. Congratulations. You're in the army now. Congrats. In the army now. Okay, what about up here? We wanted floodgates, right? Yes, we did. So L for, no, X for floodgates, yes. Floodgates, floodgates. Lever right behind the doors. That should be fine. Stuff is freezing up, but that should be okay. We should have plenty of water and no problems. Okay, how are we doing on soap here? Running low. I should probably make some more then. JMQ, make ash. No. God damn it. Make ash. Then make lye. Then make soap. From tallow, of course. Good. It should be fine. Here we have that mostly smooth and engraved. Engrave the rest of that as well. You can. Actually, no. X on that. Said X on... Why the fuck aren't you removing the designation there? There. Yeah, just smooth out the bits you forgot first. Just saying. Not saying, I'm just saying. Okay. Overall things seem relatively good. Yeah, this is only accessible from the main stairway there, which is good. It prevents misunderstandings with the magma gods. The kind that could flood the lower levels with much fire, which could well be considered undesirable, you know, as a thing that could be slightly undesirable. Here, 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 here. And again, perfectly manageable. In theory. In theory. But this should work. It should create a nice little pumping line, which we can manage. Ah. Huh. That's not good. How the fuck are we gonna wire this up? Wait, I have an idea. Build. Okay, so that's gonna be right here, so we can just make a gear assembly here and an axle leading away from it here. We're gonna build a wall. Yeah. It's not gonna work, is it? Shit, son. Wait. Let's just belay that. Okay, so this is gonna pump in this direction, so it might be better to shift this in a different direction right from here, right? Because you know. Okay, yeah, we've dug out that. This is right here. Okay, so, right. So suppose we had it like this. It would pump from this direction, so that would need to pump in. Yeah, pump from this direction, that will be fine. Dig out like this, pumps from this direction into here, and so it goes. So if it pumps from this direction, we will need access to this side of it, which we can just set up like this, and thus everything works out nicely. Just need to make sure that VCW, that all this is sealed, and then we can just keep going and access it from above. And we can even sort of get the axle going through here, which actually seems quite fine, all in all. This needs to be dug, like now. please. Okay, you're happily cutting the gems up, which is good. Not really cluttered yet, but it will be. Gem stockpile, we're gonna make another one, but... Oh, come on! Yes, I know. It kind of ended up being screwed up. Okay, so... stone for the adamantine stuff. Because we do want a good stockpile up near the top for that. Raw adamantine, there we go, and gems. This is gonna be for the finished gems, and this will allow bins, whereas the other stuff does not, obviously. That's gonna be the idea, so that we can keep all this stuff, well, there, without any, you know, problems, which should be fine indeed. Okay, so I think I actually want to hotkey the top of this, because this is an area I keep coming back to, so F6, there we go. So yeah, this seems okay-ish. Right, yeah. So, pumps up from there, goes into here, floods this whole area, by most likely. Actually, it doesn't even have to, we'll just make some
Another
walls
baby.
there.
Well, at least it's not an explosion of cats.
Do that, that's good. I think most of my guys are currently actually masoning things up, which I don't mind, since I do want that main hall to go up. Just to make people... Great, more babies. Right, so the Great Hall. Build chairs. Let's start placing some things down. Have a few idlers they can actually work on. Well, actually carrying this stuff. And yeah, this should be quite fine. Yeah, wait on the tables and make... Actually, I should have made sure to engrave all of this first. Let's get rid of some of the chairs, because they could get in the way of the engraving. In fact, let's place it like this, so that it's all a little bit, I don't know, more symmetrical, cooler looking, something like that, I don't know. Insert whatever you prefer. In any case, we're gonna start eating here, not in the temporary dining hall. It's gonna be glorious, truly. Truly. There we go. So that seems... What? Oh, come on. What do you want? Find pewter... That's not gonna happen, I can't provide that. Speaking of... This will be a throne room or study for the captain of the guard. This will be a dining room for the captain of the guard. There, now he's happy at least. Alright, good. But you know, that pewter stuff, I can't make that. Okay, as to here, that's still not done. Well, that sucks. Didn't we have a dwarf with a mood a while back? Nah, it looks like it's fine. He doesn't seem to be freaking out over there. He must have finished. Actually, the mechanism. Maybe we should look at that. Okay, on the item is an image of the Sorcerer's Trusses, the shell mug in red tourmaline. On the item is an image of the Silvers of Doctrine, the Casterite figurine of dwarves in siltstone. Right. Menaces with spikes of leather, I'm sure. Those must be... mostly artifacts from other fortresses that are mentioned on there, but that's fine. That's fine. Right, and you are happily... unsuspend anything you do suspend, but we'll make this a mega-sized dining room. There we go. And a meeting hall. And a place up above, it can stay dining room, but it won't be a meeting hall anymore. If it even is a dining room. Lots of stuff has been thrown around there. Okay, so yeah, people will come over and meet here, which is fine. Since it's a bigger room, people will have a easier time of it. It'll all be a lot cooler. Now here, right, things are proceeding. That will be repaired, essentially. Also, those stairs should be made accessible. And then we can just... I could just pump past this whole level. It's not necessarily the best one for draining magma into, you know? Not that this necessarily is. Doesn't appear... well, there are ways off map here as well, I suppose, but, you know. No, I think we should probably stick with the bottom level. It's just messy, that's all. Dig that out so that we can get it. Oh, you poor dumb fucks, you can't get out, can you? Okay, so that's... okay, so this will lead downwards. Right, this is where the magma will go. This needs to be opened up temporarily, but we'll need to remove that later. And I think I'm actually gonna pause it here and take a short break, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time when we play Dwarf Fortress, so see you then.